Hello once again, YouTube, and welcome to another video with yours truly, Robert Lewis of the Knights of Awesome YouTube channel. And yeah, Merry Christmas to you all. Yes, so it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been very sporadic with videos because the views have been down, so I haven't really felt motivated to upload anything because, I'm not entertaining anybody. I'm not, because, if I upload something and I only get 7 views, did it really get uploaded, and yeah, the channel is not as alive as it used to be back in the good old days, unfortunately, it's yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Well, all 5 of you. Depressing as it is. And I just wanted to talk about how this year has felt. I get. Nah. No, I don't want to bring the mood down. I don't want to bring you all down. I don't want to be a bad host. I don't want to sit and whine and mope about this year, and instead focus on something enjoyable to do with the Christmas holiday. So yeah, how about we do a review of a Christmas classic and determine if it's actually a Christmas classic, or if everybody is right about it. Well, by everybody I mean killjoys, Die Hard. Now, this isn't gonna be like a traditional review where I say, oh, the cinematography is great, oh, the acting's brilliant, but this is gonna be talking about, is it a Christmas film? There are several references in Die Hard to Christmas, okay? You got Let It Snow at the end of the film. You got one of the best lines of the film, ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun. You have several mentions of Christmas and snow. It really is. And plus, John McClane is kind of like Santa Claus. He climbs through narrow walls and gives people nice and colourful presents. And by nice and colourful presents, I mean bullets to the head, and also death-defying stunts. Santa Claus does that, So I don't see what's the difference. I see a lot of similarities. I mean, not there is a difference, but of course. But yeah, and Hans Gruber is very much a Grinch type character. He likes to steal, rob, and ruin everybody's day, and pretend to be a terrorist. I guess the Grinch technically counts as a terrorist, I guess. He didn't blow up anything, but and it's a fun film to watch anyway. And the case to be made that it's a Christmas classic can also be quantified by the fact that it is an offbeat Christmas film. It's not a traditional Christmas film like any of the many adaptations of A Christmas Carol, It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas, all the Rankin Bass holiday specials, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, all those classics, wonderful, about peace and joy and love and goodwill to all men. What about the Christmas films that have a lot of Christmas in it and feel Christmassy? Like, they mention, reference it, and even some iconography. You see Christmas trees in the film, for crying out loud. But still, it's a bit off-beaten. It's off the beaten track. It's a bit not typical of Christmas. It's an action film. There are not that many Christmas action films. The only one I can think of off the top of my head has to be Red One. You know, the one that gave us the epic meme. Level 4? Naughty Lister? And yeah, let's just say that pales in comparison to Yippee-Ki-Yay, motherfucker. You know. Instant cool, instant cringe, and so bad it's good, you know. And it's like a testament to how real stuff felt back in the 1980s compared to now, where like even our action movies are starting to feel as fake as a Hallmark Christmas movie, which are the worst kind of Christmas films, by the way. Absolutely dreadful. But, you know, I can't make a video on them, even though it would be easy to rip apart one of those films. You know, there's too many of them. I can't get my points across with them, you know, easily enough. But with Die Hard and getting across that it's a Christmas movie, it's much more of a challenge, because there's a lot of people that have the preconceived notion that a Christmas movie is one single thing, which it shouldn't. Just like the superhero films, Christmas movies can be about anything. And the fact that Die Hard is an action movie, and it has tense chase scenes, well-written dialogue, a very, like, tightly, like, weaved in, like, theme of how appearances can change one's perception of each other, one's perception of one another, you know. Quite interesting, you know, how, like, terrorist has more of a threatening connotation than thief, you know. And how Hans Gruber is offended by the fact that somebody called him a common thief because he's a wealthy man. It's just he's a slimy, like, slime ball. And John McClane is just a regular, ordinary police officer. And yet he's the one that saves the day. He's the one who bests this wealthy bank heist, this wealthy robber, you know, and kills him in the end in one of the best, and might I say best, death scenes of all time. The sheer look of shock that Alan Rickman has on his face is absolutely, he's like, falling to his death with an explosion behind him. Nothing can top that. And of course the death-defying stunt that John McClane did. Jump in with the blooming, like, the fire hose. Yeah. That was such a badass scene. The explosion behind him. Badass explosions behind each other. Well choreographed and well done, like, fight scenes and shootouts, you know. It's stuff that you don't really see in a Christmas film. There's no Santa Claus. It's not even fucking Jesus Christ. But it still feels warm, weirdly enough, despite the fact that it's a very cleverly written action movie, you know. It still has themes of love and goodwill towards men. It just also includes scenes of people getting shot in the dick. So you got the best of both worlds. And I think I've kind of given a case to Die Hard being a quintessential Christmas film because of the fact that it has Christmas elements, but it also has a bit more spice than most Christmas films, and it's well warranted, like A Nightmare Before Christmas. Of course, Nightmare Before Christmas is a little bit more traditional because it's more of a kid's film, but it still talks about a complicated theme, but, like, shows it in a way that's understandable to most, if not all, of people. Don't take and ruin things that other people make good. And learn to respect one another and all that, and learn to, there's still themes that are like that we should all follow in our daily lives, and I think both of them are fantastic Christmas films. One of them also can work as a Halloween film. But yeah, I don't actually watch Die Hard outside of this season. So if that's an indicator, I don't know what is. I know other people watch it all year round, but it doesn't feel appropriate for me to watch it outside of Christmas. So, in my own personal humble opinion, with my evidence laid out, it's a motherfucking Christmas film. I don't know what to say. So I kept it short and succinct. Hopefully the algorithm picks this up and runs wild with it. And I'll see you all in the next one, which will be a ranking of my top 10 songs of 2025. And I hope I see you there. And I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Beautiful New Year. If we even see into the new year, probably will, because nothing ever happens, really. Well, outside of the other things that happen, but we won't talk about that right now, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, peace and long life.